most important thing in sports betting is having a process and data that you can trust. And that's what we provide for you at Probably, of course. We track the top sportsbooks around the world, the ones where there's $50,000 bettors, $100,000 bettors, the most liquid markets in the world that have the best data and have the best odds of result. We provide that to you to find the true probability to properly price bets at legal U.S. sportsbooks. We do that for you every day, both in this video and on the app, Probably. Check it out for yourself. Let's get into your top 10 bets for today, Friday, May 3rd, starting with the man in the thumbnail, Jose Soriano, under 4.5 strikeouts. He's got a 54% probability of going under 4.5 strikeouts today, according to those winningest sportsbooks around the world. The best bet is at minus 105 odds. You combine that with the probability, the win rate times the win amount, minus the loss rate times the loss amount. It's an EV calculation. Same thing as our probably score here. Our probably score is 5.7. Means it wins you 5.7% more money than it should lose you if it were played infinitely. And that's what Jose Soriano, under 4.5 strikeouts, looks like today. Tanner Bibby, under 6.5 strikeouts. He's got a 50% chance of going under 6.5 strikeouts today. The best bet's at plus 110 odds, so 50% probability, plus 110 odds. That is like the sportsbook paying you 10% vig for taking this bet. A 5.4 probably score on this one as well for Tanner Bibby, under 6.5 strikeouts. There were not a lot of high EV probably scores above a 40% probability, so we are going to drop our probably score down let's see what we get at 3+. We'll go down one probably score here because this is probably the process you guys should be using at home as well. Here we go. Brad Keller, under 3.5 strikeouts, a 56% probability of him going under 3.5 strikeouts today, according to those winningest sportsbooks around the world. Best bet's at minus 120 odds. You combine that with the probability, get yourself a 3.5 probably score for Brad Keller, under 3.5 strikeouts. We've got Tanner Houck, over 2.5 earned runs, a 49% probability of Tanner Houck going for over 2.5 earned runs. The best bet's at plus 110 odds, so pretty close to 50-50, plus 110. Same thing here, like the sports are paying you vig. 3.1 probably score on this one for Tanner Houck, over 2.5 earned runs. We've got Aaron Nola, over 18.5 player outs, a 42% probability that he goes over. So a little bit of a longer shot here, but you're getting plus 146 odds on it. Combine that with the probability, get yourself a 3.6 probably score for Aaron Nola, over 18.5 outs. Okay, we tapped on 3+ probably score bets. I got another version of Jose Soriano. Nothing surprising there, same bets. All right, we got the Mariners under 1.5 in the first half, a 45% probability of the Mariners scoring under 1.5 in the first half versus the Astros today. Best bet's at plus 130 odds. You combine that with that probability, get yourself a 3.3 probably score for Mariners under 1.5 in the first half today. A lot of player outs bets today. Ronel Blanco, under 17.5 player outs, a 54% probability of him getting less than 17.5 player outs. Best bet's at minus 110 odds. You get a 4 probably score for this one for Ronel Blanco, under 17.5 player outs. Got our Tanner Bibby bet again with Michelle Tanner bopping about. Why? I know that they're the most famous Tanners, but I don't know if for Tanner Bibby, the disrespect for Tanner Bibby. We got Bretton Doyle, over 1.5 player bases, a plus 135 odds in this one. 44% probability, according to the winningest sportsbooks around the world, gives you a 3 probably score for Bretton Doyle, over 1.5 player bases, and Pirates versus Rockies. Got Andrew McCutchen, another one in Pirates Rockies. Andrew McCutchen, over 1.5 player bases, 45% probability of him going over 1.5 player bases today. The best bet's at plus 130. You got a 3.7 probably score when you combine that probability with it. So Andrew McCutchen, over 1.5 player bases. Pulling through the databases, might have tapped all our 3+ probably score bets. So why don't we just go to home run town, right? Let's just go. All right, so what we do here, going to drop the probability. One thing to note for yourself, obviously I'm giving these bets, doing a video designed to be sportsbook agnostic. But if you, as an individual person, want to get in there and get bets just for the sportsbooks you have money in, you can select a bunch. If you want to go BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings, whatever. But we have the top market share books here that you can filter down by and then just get bets that you want for the sportsbooks that you care about. Something to keep in mind here that we can't do on video because I'm trying to be populist here and give everybody a shot at getting their best odds they can get. But for you guys out there to be more specific for yourself, you check it out. Probably.com/subscribe, promo code FIRST, or of course, Probably 7-day free trial in the App Store that I will leave in the pinned comments down below. Let's get our home runs and long shot derivatives going here. This one is not a long enough shot. We want home run type stuff here. We want 30% probabilities or less. Let's do that. All right. Okay. So we got a different version of the Royals. Royals -2.5 today, a 27% probability of the Royals covering -2.5. That's at plus 285 odds. Combine that with the probability, get yourself a 3.3 probability score. But keep in mind here, again, we're going down in probability. So we are going to have bets that are hitting in this one. You're expecting to hit 1 out of every 4 times as opposed to like roughly 1 out of every 2. So that's a key part here to keep in mind with probabilities. Probabilities are the most important part of betting. Odds reflect probabilities. That's basically it. So there's something to be mindful of as you are hopping into this world of market-based, EV-based betting. We got Jared Triolo over 0.5 home runs, a 10% probability of him, this illustrious star, Jared Triolo, banging one out today. Best it's at plus 900 odds. Get yourself a 3.2 probability score for Jared Triolo to hit a home run today. Rays Mets over 11.5 total runs. And yesterday, the high scoring derivatives, we got the hook on 2 of them. So that was not my favorite. But we're going to get it today, right? Over 11.5 runs and Rays Mets, a 23% probability of them scoring over 11.5 runs today. That sets at plus 360. Combine that with the probability, get yourself a 4.2 probability score for Rays Mets over 11.5 total runs. Got Luke Raley over 0.5 home runs today, a 21% probability that he hits one, plus 425 odds. Combine that with the probability, get an 8.2 probability score. Pretty high probability of hitting a home run today for Luke Raley over 0.5 home runs. We'll get in some home run bets here. Let's ride today. It's Friday. Jose Caballero over 0.5 home runs, a 10% probability of him hitting one out today. That sits at plus 1,000 odds. Combine that with the probability, get yourself a 4.5 probability score for Jose Caballero to hit a home run and Rays Mets. And there's a correlation there. We took that long shot derivative over, and we're taking a home run for another guy who's probably not going to hit a home run. Mark Canha over 0.5 home runs, a 10% probability for him to hit one today. Plus 900 odds, though. Give it a 4.7 probability score for Mark Canha hitting a home run. And this will be our last one here because, frankly, you could keep salting away home run bets all day. And it's probably what you should do given that they have a low shot of hitting. So if you want to go have fun with home run bets, frankly, you can probably build a plane out of home run bets if you really wanted to, but you just have to keep in mind the risk aversion of that if you are a person that has a lower bankroll. Brandon Marsh over 0.5 home runs, a 10% probability once again of him hitting a home run today. Best sets at plus 1,000 odds. Get yourself a 12.1 probability score for Brandon Marsh over 0.5 home runs. Now, of course, we have more bets here all day long. Of course, we talk about the sportsbook filtering. If you want NBA bets, which we've not been doing as much on stream lately, you can also go to NBA, get your basketball bets going, your tennis bets, your hockey playoff bets, Stanley Cup playoff bets. Every bet you want in the world is at your fingertips here. Again, using that top market data. It's so important to tell you guys this. Like, market data matters a lot more. Sportsbooks, where they have so much to fucking lose and they have to prepare good odds as a result, they're the thing that matters a lot more than some guy on YouTube or TikTok going, the wind's blowing out today and the over, I don't know about this line. Like, it just is not a thing that's going to help you bet. And I really wish people would get that. Stop following the betting pros guy who loses every day and has 5-minute intros talking about his excuses for why he loses every day. Just follow market data. It'll change your life. That is our promise to you. So check the 7-day free trial probably in the pinned comments. Hit the like button and subscribe, or get the 50% off probably.com/subscribe. And then use the promo code FIRST on there to get half off your first month or even a year of our data. We're going to change your life for you in sports betting. That is a promise. Go check it out for yourself. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys have great luck with these bets as well as whatever ones you might do over the weekend. So I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy your days. Good luck. Bye.